What is up, my gaming peeps? Gamer Dude back once again with another video in our 90-day streaming ban series. Apologies for not uploading yesterday. I was quite tired, but I also wanted just a rest day. But I still managed to upload something, just, you know, when tryhards try and piss you off. I thought it was funny that I just completely obliterated him, so I uploaded it. But yeah, today we are back with Just Cause 4. Now, I'm uploading this quite a lot because I've only got the game for a limited time. Shout out again to Iron Serb CZW for lending me the game, I do appreciate it. I've got the game for about another week, so I'm just wanting to get through as much gameplay as I possibly can, because I'm not actually too sure if I'm going to be buying this game. It's not the best Just Cause game. Now I'm quite far into it. Yeah, it's not brilliant, and I'll go into detail on that as I'm playing through the game. But for now, yeah, let's just get on with some gameplay. Okay, I didn't even realise I'd done that. Alright, I've done that as well, apparently. Is it like just gonna let me unlock all of these now? No, that would have been too good to be true. Oh wait, no, I can do one here. I can do one here. Oh, this is awesome. I'm not even having to do anything. I'm just unlocking all the territories without taking over any bases. A little bit too easy, though. It's kind of sad how easy this game is. I mean, yeah, well, obviously you still die just as quick as you would in the previous Just Cause games, but it is shockingly easy compared to the rest, especially when it comes to the missions and whatnot. But as I stated in my previous video, I do have quite a lot of beefs with this game. The main beef is actually the fact that we don't get sidearms. Like, there's no pistols, no submachine guns. You don't even get separate grenades, which is really kind of shitty. It's like, grenades and sidearms are the main thing in games like this, where if you run out of ammo, then, well, you know, you're going to want to use it. You're going to want those sidearms. Or you're going to want those grenades to get you out of a tough spot. I mean, yeah, of course, naturally, the weapons do have grenades attached to them, but what good is that, you know? It's like we want to be able to carry actual grenades and throw actual grenades rather than having to rely on weapons with these grenades. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. Oh no, wait, here we go. Yeah, that's it. Let's have some fun with this one, shall we? Oh, it's getting away from me. I'm not even sure if that's doing anything, I'm just finding this really hilarious. Oh, whoa, that was a bit dodgy. I'm trying to make it go down, but it doesn't appear to be working. That maybe wasn't the best idea. Whoops. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys have played Just Cause 4, what do you think to it, like, in relation to the other Just Cause games? Because to be honest, I really think it has a lot of room for improvement.
One less blimp, one less problem.
How did I not die? I must have fallen like 1,000 feet there and I didn't die. But yeah, like I was saying, the thing with the sidearms, that's not my only beef. Like, there's so much potential that they could have brought from this game, and it's just not there. I mean, in my last video, I was kind of beefing about the weather system, and you know, naturally, I was talking about it, and then it started raining. It started raining in the level when I said just about said that it wasn't. That the weather wasn't changing. But it would seem as though that the weather does only appear to change in missions, whereas if you were free roaming in Just Cause 2 and 3, the weather would change just like a normal weather pattern system, really. What's really interesting is, as well, they've got these kind of weird, like, weather control machines, I would say, and the bad guys can strike you with lightning when there's not a cloud in the sky. It can be as sunny as what it is now in the game, and you can get struck by lightning. That's like a what the fuck moment right there. I've still yet to see any tornadoes. I have not seen a tornado yet. I've not even heard a reference to a tornado yet. Which kind of sucks, because that's the one thing I was looking forward to most in this game, just chasing down tornadoes. Like, I would have loved to see what happens if you run into the bottom of the tornado and just does it spit you out the top, or do you just die? It'd be funny if you spun around the entire tornado when you got spat out the top. That'd be quite hilarious. Since my last upload as well, naturally I've played it quite a bit, and I've found a lot of glitches. Like, and I mean a ridiculous amount of glitches for a game of this size. Like, I've been reading up on the patch notes as well, you know, because you can go on the update history when you're on the game on PlayStation. And I've not seen anything relating to any patches relating to any bugs that I've found. Like, you can be driving down the street and your car will just randomly despawn and then you're suddenly on foot. I've had that glitch. You can be driving down the street and then a random enemy will appear, just spark out in front of you. They'll just phase into existence and then you've got heat on you. It's kind of a pain in the ass when you just want to drive around. If you're driving at 180 kph, your car kind of just bounces all over the screen. And it is an achievement on the PlayStation and in-game to drive over 180 kph for a certain amount of time. But you really can't do it, because like I say, when you attempt it, the car just bounces all over the screen. There was one instance where I got to about 100 kph, I hit a rock, and the car exploded. It's like there was no damage to the vehicle, it just randomly exploded. It's like, alright, this vehicle was intact and you're just going to explode after one hit, fair enough. But the mission you're about to see me do, I did use some gameplay footage of this from my Just the Facts video. What happened was, the reason I'm having to do it again is because I got to the very end of the mission and Rico just froze. This is another one of the glitches I wanted to discuss. It happens quite frequently in the game. If you're in the middle of a firefight, Rico will just freeze on screen. He will stop. And, you know, everything's still going on in the background, the enemies are still shooting you, the cars are still driving around and whatnot, but Rico freezes dead in place. And you'd think that that's one of the main glitches that they would want to patch, but again, if you look at the update history and the patch notes, it's not there. The last update they did for it was, I think it was in January or at the start of February. And since then they've not bothered to do anything, and the last major update for it was to actually support 4K resolution, so it would work on a PS4 Pro and a 4K TV. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm having to do this mission again, just because the character froze and naturally I died. And even then, when I respawned in, he died immediately. Don't ask me how that happened. It's just I got the loading screen, he respawned back in, and then he died. Just the screen turned like black and white, like it does when you're dying, and then he died. I was like, all right, I haven't even touched the control, and I'm dead. Okay, that's always a fun thing. Thanks for that. I would say that aside from its flaws, the game does have some comedy aspects to it. It is quite fun. It is quite a hilarious game when you know what you're doing. Like this innocent-looking mountain goat, for example. Bye. I love doing that. I just love doing that. I can't get enough of doing that. It's like, you want to see it fly? Whee! Oh, I just love doing that. I can even shoot it if I wanted to. Pop! Splash down! I love doing that. New and inventive ways of animal cruelty, am I right? Oh crap. I'm gonna run out of road here. I did. Crap. This is going to be a long swim, guys. Getting off to a great start with this video. It's taken me like 12 minutes just to get to where I'm needing to go. Now please tell me there's no sharks in the game, because I would hate to be eaten by a shark. Reminds me of one of the first ever times I played Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 5, that is. I was just, I think my helicopter exploded. I was casually swimming around in the water, and yeah, I got eaten by a shark. So that was fun. What is that blimp doing over there? Is that blimp just hit a mountain and didn't explode? And of course, this boat has nitrous. This just kind of reminds me of Jeremy Clarkson's camper van from the latest Grand Tour episode. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Grand Tour lately, considering what happened with the Grand Tour game on my channel. That's what's led to this 90-day streaming ban series. I seriously cannot wait to start live streaming for you guys again, because the Telltale game series is one thing that's coming back, and I know you guys all enjoyed that. Just remember, guys, when it comes back, it'll be one episode a week, one game each day, minus Wednesday night, and I'll be including Back to the Future this time around as well, because I finally got the game back. After lending it to my uncle for 6 months, so that's Monty Burns Wakey, I found out he didn't even open the box. It's like, dude, I lent you it and you haven't even opened the box. Remind me never to lend you a game again, dude.
What do you think?
Will that thing fly?
Is that thing even safe? Okay, we got grenade launcher. Assault rifle. I'm pretty content with what I've got. Seriously, is this thing even safe to fly?
Didn't think so. Let's get in the air.
We have liftoff. Whoa, okay, no we don't. No we don't. What's going on? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Of course, Mira died. The plane went into a crazy spiral. What the fuck? That's just one of the many glitches I was trying to discuss earlier.
Want me to run you through
That was a
Graceland?
crazy glitch.
Didn't think so. Let's
But
get in the air.
the plane was just pirouetting in midair and it was not gonna stop.
So, an old friend, a flight controller, has the codes we need to scramble the ATC tower's computers.
No control over flights coming or going.
And the airport is useless, all planes grounded. Until we fix it once the airport is secure.
This friend of yours reliable?
We've known each other since we were kids. I trust her.
Then I'll trust her too.
Oh, come on, dude. Every time you trust someone, they try and shoot you.
General Benitez is where you smuggled me in, isn't it?
See, I used to fly out of there all the time. Paris, Amsterdam, Tokyo.
Medici.
See? There too.
Unidentified aircraft. This is AGB Tower. You are entering restricted airspace. Divert your flight path immediately.
I've got this. AGB, this is Black Hand 773 inbound. Security call 179er. Request clearance to land at AGB main runway.
I'm landing anyway without
Copy
clearance.
773. You are clear for landing at AGB.
They should rename this plane to Pirouette
Told you she
999.
could be trusted. She's meeting us at Hangar 6. Just land quietly.
Sure.
I did land quietly. I thought that was quite smooth. It's a bit bumpy. Oh! What the hell happened there? Okay, you saw nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. I think I broke the plane a little bit. It looks a bit low to the ground. The hell? She tells me to land quietly, now she's aiming her gun.
Hangar 6. This is it. In here.
Well, get out of the damn plane then. Oh, Jesus Christ. Am I gonna have to go fetch it now? No, no, no. Oh, god damn, that's close. Why is there a scorch mark on the back? What happened there?
Command, we have an intruder on site.
Copy on hostile contact. Going to engage.
Right, stop. Stop.
Stretch my legs.
Again, that's another thing I'm trying to talk about with this game. It really does need a lot of improvement. It shouldn't have been released. There is a lot wrong with this game. What the fuck?
Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact.
Dios mío, no.
Black Hand.
Did she die doing sit-ups or something?
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engaged.
Oh no, you ain't going invisible on me, dude. You can fly. This is still hilarious. Right, now get in the damn car. She's not going to get in until I kill them all.
Mierda.
I didn't see the point of
Sorry
that.
about your friend.
Now's
well,
not the time.
I'm sorry
You need
about
to
your
get to
friend
that
too. It
ATC
looks like
tower.
she died in kind of a precarious
I'll
situation.
find us a ride.
Let's see if she can fly. Oh, she can! I rescued her. Ascend to the heavens! Fucking hell. Oh, those jokes. She's in a better place now. She's in the stratosphere.
Let's go.
So, what's the plan now?
One thing at a time, Rico. A plan is a list of things that go wrong, right?
So yeah,
remember
I
saying
can
that
I
right
can have a
before I got
laugh and
my
a
ass
joke
kicked.
with this game, and it is quite
Easy.
fun to just
Let me think.
take the mick out of it, really. But I honestly don't think they should have released it when they did.
Any ideas
I
yet?
just think it was rushed out.
Maybe. See, if we can restart the ATC systems, I should still be able to slip the malware in.
How do we restart the system?
I got it. Easy.
Buenas.
Punch up some code that will cause the Jetway consoles to infinitely ping the ATC system for permission to open.
That's it? No problem.
Rico, you'll have to move fast to get those programs running on every console.
Yeah, I know.
Copy.
That means a lot of moving around. Why the hell did I have to drive her down there? It's like,
Gracias, Easy.
is she too lazy to even drive herself down there?
Listo. Head to unoccupied jetways and plug EC's code into the consoles there. Sargento.
Si, senora. I'm marking your targets, Rico.
Here goes nothing.
Bien. You'll need to get all the consoles for these to work, though.
And then the enemies magically appear out of nowhere.
Copy on hostile contact.
Another thing I don't like about this game, there seems to be an overzealous amount of enemies. Like, at least in the previous Just Cause games, the enemies had a pattern to them when they appeared. Like, these enemies just pop out of nowhere. And they have 100% accuracy as well. And they seem to have infinite ammo, they don't seem to reload. Crap, I missed one. I'll have to come back for it. Deja vu right now. Oh, stop shooting me. Okay. I think we just found the new suicide bomber for the new terrorist attacks. I think he fell a bit short though.
Just one more, Rico.
Oh, there goes another one. God, this airport terminal is riddled with terrorist attacks. No wonder why they closed it down.
The system just went down.
Rico, Black Hunter heading to secure the tower. Get back to Mira.
How's he moving so fast? Oh, he has a grapple, maybe. Can I make this plane fly? Like, without actually flying it? Apparently not.
No further contact. All units, stay alert.
Why did the parachute just drop? Design flaw? Or just perhaps yet another glitch in the many glitches that this game seems to have?
How's it going?
It's gonna take a few minutes. Just cover me.
What the hell?
Acknowledged. Intruder on site. All units engaged.
That'll work. Oh, that won't work if I die. No, no.
Mira,
Almost there.
There's a lot more enemies this time around. I don't remember there being this many enemies last time. God's sake. Die! What's it take to kill these guys? See, they have grenades. They can throw grenades. I can only throw grenades with my guns. Did they have individual grenades like that? I don't. It's a real pain in the ass, is that? Ah! That was a bit sudden. You, fly. Oh crap, I just picked up my weapon that I had no ammo in. Invisibility, man? Dude. Well, I suppose weirder things have happened in Just Cause.
These systems are made. This airport is useless now. Let's get out of here. Find us a getaway vehicle.
Yoink, we'll have this one because it's got a big gun on the back. Pick up mirror. No, she can come to me. Thank you.
Where to?
Kuya, Sargento, have someone meet me there for evac.
They're on their way. Marking the point for you.
Plane, plane, plane. Woo. Okay, so driving a car in this game is incredibly difficult. Like, especially when you've got heat on you because you've got so many guys chasing you and spawning in out of nowhere that where you're trying to go, you're not gonna end up going. At least you can drive through rocks like they're just made out of paper mache, though. You can do it with trees as well. You can drive through trees like they're just made of paper mache. They'll just sort of evaporate on contact. Ah! Speaking of made of paper mache, I think the car's made of paper mache as well. What the hell's happening? I can't see a damn thing. Where am I? What is this place? I hope I'm going the right way. I just lost all track of everything there. There we go. Yep, I thought some enemies would spawn there. I'm going this way. Please don't be a lake at the other side of this hill. If there's a lake there, I'm screwed. There's a lake. Oh, damn it. Actually, that's not a lake, that's the ocean. That's even worse. Ah, shit. Oh, no, no, no. Need to keep hold of this vehicle. It is incredibly difficult to drive in this as well because the camera is so messed up. Like, you've constantly got to wrestle and fight with the camera just to keep a visual on screen. And you can see a huge armoured vehicle like this isn't very durable.
Here they come.
Really? Carpet bombing? Oh, for God's sake. Whoops. Whoops. Kind of misjudged the distance on the ramp there. This car is about to set on fire. Ah. This bed will be on fire with passionate love. No, it'll be on fire with passionate pain.
Enemy aircraft inbound, Rico.
Here they come.
Evade, evade. Oh, did I? Oh, God, I went the wrong way. Wait, I'm not going the wrong way. This is the right way. I need to get there. How am I in the wrong place?
Can't see the enemy. Commencing search.
Oh, made it.
Sending more units.
She probably can't make it over there.
Calling off search for hostile. Soon regular patrol. Keep moving.
Hop in what? What is she doing?
You're almost there.
Aye, that didn't go according to plan, did it?
It never does. But we made it work.
Gracias, Rico. Hablamos.
Die, bitch.
Heading to AO.
Eh. Eh. This base. This base is mine now. Oh, wait. That mission looks like a tornado icon. Could we finally see some tornadoes? Let's find out. Oh, move, you stupid civilian. Goddamn NPCs. Where's that helicopter? I hear a helicopter, but I don't see one. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, right, it's there acting like a spaz. That is another major design flaw and glitch in the entire game. Enemies will just kind of spaz out. Like, whether you make them spaz out or not, they will spaz out like crazy. Ah! Rude! But I'm going to be playing it for a little bit longer, just until I've actually got the game and have to give it back to my friend. And it will determine whether or not I actually get the game. I really like Just Cause 3, I like Just Cause 2. The first one, not so much, the first one was a bit lame. But it's been a good game franchise, and I don't want this to be the end of its legacy, really, because it's just shite in every single way so far. I suppose we'll see what happens when the tornadoes show up. So that's what I've really been waiting for throughout this entire game, really. God, motherfucking damn it! Screw! Ah! What the fuck is happening? Give me that. For real? Dude! That would explain a lot. There was a big ass artillery cannon there. Okay, that makes more sense now. Let's hope there isn't another one. There is another one! Where the fuck is it? Well, at least I'm getting free service. It's taking out the helicopters for me. I don't think we're going to be able to destroy any of this base today, because there seems to be a invisible artillery cannon shooting at me. Besides, if this is the tornado mission, I've really been looking forward to this.
Helicopter inbound. Heading way up.
God, this game's worse than Red Dead Redemption for getting wanted, and that is saying something. Like, this game demands progression on chaos and destruction, and you can't do that because every time you try causing chaos and destruction, you get shot to shit and killed. It's like Red Dead Redemption. It's like, I'm just gonna walk past this guy's camp. It's like, hey, I told you, get away, or go away, or some shit, whatever they say. He's like, dude, I am just passing through, I don't want any trouble. And he's like, well, you found trouble. You have to shoot him because he starts shooting at you. Someone sees the murder. Hey, I'm telling. And you're like, oh, for God's sake. Then you have to go kill that guy. Then someone sees you killing that guy, and it's just a never-ending cycle. It's crazy.
Hey, Rico. Listen, Cesar, he doesn't spend much time around people. Not anymore.
This is a secret agent?
See, this is Rico.
Ira says you have something to show me.
Proof.
The fuck is wrong with that guy's face?
The weather occurring in Solis is natural. Come on now back. I've got to put that there. Just 1 minute and I'll have this. Okay, right here. Plug this in.
Remember, Cesar, stick to what we talked about.
See. Okay.
Sorry about the noise, I'm just refilling my juice on my e-cig.
The tornado that hit Nueva was the capital 10 years ago. Mina Vendaval a few months later. My plane. All destroyed by tornadoes. Tornadoes controlled by the reptilians.
Mierda, Cesar.
Or the Nordics,
What?
but I've definitely ruled out Big Rays. No abductions.
Mira,
Cesar.
Yeah, wait. Watch this.
What is this dude's problem? Is he
How'd you explain that,
medicated
huh?
or something?
Appears out of nowhere, and moments later, a tornado forms around.
Look familiar?
play that again.
You've seen it too, haven't you?
Tell me it's not UFOs.
Go on.
I've seen it here and here.
This is near Yapa, and this is Zona 3.
An alien weather.
A weather research facility. Both the Yapa and Zona 3 are funded by
Oscar Espinosa.
the man behind it all.
If
I just realised this game is unusually bright.
Let's assume he is a man. Do you think this UFO is a core we could use to hack into the Apple network?
If we can get to it, see.
Impossible. It's inside a tornado.
What if I dive down?
Dive down. Into the eye of a tornado.
So, how do we make it happen?
I say we start with this. Let's go over it one more time, bien?
No, let's not
Okay.
go over it again.
We need to trap and grow a tornado. To do that,
We need the wing cannons from the alien weather lab
Zona
to
3.
steer it to the capital.
To know where to place the wind cannons,
I will use the radar equipment at Ojo de la Pradera.
I will need to follow and track the tornado.
I'll drive the storm chaser.
To build the storm chaser,
We need to bring some of the alien weather tracking equipment from the alien weather lab
Sí, sir.
from Zona 3 to Prisa Automobile.
and when the time is right, the army disables the wind cannons protecting Mina Vendaval.
That will allow the tornado
Finally.
to go towards Nueva Voz.
Tornadoes.
Which the army will evacuate.
We build a perimeter of wing cannons.
Is it just me, or does that
We
look
brought the
really
tornado there until it's
underwhelming
big
as
enough.
opposed to what
And
they
I shall
showed
be
in the
lancers, UFO,
thumbnail
and
and gameplay
something.
trailers?
What do we think?
What do I think? I'm not whelmed.
He's fucking nuts.
And that's why it's gonna work.
Yeah, I'm not whelmed. I expected those tornadoes to look a little bit more realistic. It just looks like a cloud of smoke as opposed to a tornado. I mean, yeah, granted, it is probably one of the only games that incorporates a weather system like this, but they could have made a little bit more effort. I mean, come on, you guys saw that, right? Come on, that was absolutely lame. It's like no effort was made whatsoever to program that properly. It's like, oh yeah, let's make it look like a plume of smoke. People will buy it. People will think it's a tornado. And then let's overhype it at E3 and make it look awesome in the thumbnail when in reality it's a bag of shit. Look at me, I'm trashing a game that I haven't even bought. And in hindsight, I'm kind of glad that I didn't now. But still, once again, major shout out to Iron Serb CZW for lending me the game. I do appreciate it. Because what you've done, mate, is you've actually saved me a purchase of this bag of shit game. That one has rockets. I want that one. Gimme. Oh no, more cannons. For real? Where the fuck is that cannon coming from? Shot. Motherfucker, keep still. Where are these all coming from? I didn't want to take down the base. Killing my fun. Whoa! What the fuck? I'm not even gonna pretend that didn't happen. You guys saw that, right? Like a helicopter just appeared on top of me, then I just nosedived and then died. What the fuck was that about? So I will admit, when I first started playing this game, I did enjoy the look of it, I enjoyed the feel of it, I enjoyed the quality of gameplay it had to offer. But after a few days of playing it now, it's just a bad case of, well, what were they thinking? Like, why didn't they just leave it on Just Cause 3? Why didn't they just end it with Just Cause 3 and be done with it? Because a great franchise of games has now been ruined. Like, it is just completely screwed. I mean, I've been looking into details about this game as well. It failed, and this is a quote, it failed to tornado its way into sales for the UK. So basically, in the UK, it didn't sell, like, at all. I mean, yeah, it is fun to cause chaos and destruction. I mean, if you've had a terrible day at work or something, then it's fun to just turn it on and kick the shit out of things. Ah! Okay, that torpedoed towards me. But yeah, for actual playability, I would give it a solid 3 out of 10. For gameplay, about a 4.5 out of 10. For enjoyment, probably about an 8.5 out of 10. In this personal gamer's review, I would give this game a solid 6 out of 10. That's the point, actually. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me start doing some proper game reviews. Because yeah, I do live streams and I upload random clips, maybe the odd few glitch videos or just videos like this with some gameplay. But let me know if you want to see some critic videos, if you want to see me just casually chatting about a game, giving a review about a game. I would be more than happy to do that. As I could always bring it into another series, like I've done with Just the Facts with Gamer Dude. That reminds me as well, I want to drop a huge shout out and a huge thank you to everybody who supports my Just the Facts with Gamer Dude series. Never expected it to be as popular as it is. That Spider-Man video as well, it's now got over 11k views. I mean, just wow. That video is just 40 minutes of me playing the game and talking about a patch update that everybody knew about, and it got 11k views. I mean, within the first 12 hours of it being uploaded, it had something like 4,000. I think it is actually my second most viewed video on this channel, so I want to thank everybody that stopped by. I want to thank all the 30 people who have subscribed to the channel as well since that video went live. Do appreciate it. So we're going to play this for another minute or two, just going to trash this base a little bit more. I still miss the kind of liberating system that they had from the old Just Cause games. Like, because I've been going around the map every so often, visiting bases that I've destroyed, and they come back. Everything you destroy comes back. It's like when you turn the game off and come back into it, everything you destroy comes back. Whereas in Just Cause 1, 2 and 3, anything you destroyed stayed destroyed unless you started again, obviously. So I'm not too sure why they went with the whole oh yeah, let's just make everything respawn kind of vibe. Oh, let's fly. Yeah, let's fly this 747 then. It has NOS. Does it have NOS? I mean, oh man, look how dodgy this is flying this. Look how blurry it is.
Agent Rodriguez, I've got the plans for the storm chaser ready. I just need the equipment from Zona 3 and Visa Auto to build it.
I mean, I get that they're trying to compensate for the wind resistance and the jet lag and, you know, how fast the jet's actually going in relation to the game itself. So the frame rate, let's say. But it doesn't even look realistic. I mean, at least in Just Cause 3, when you flew a plane that was faster than it should be, it didn't go blurry. It was just incredibly impossible to control. And yes, you guys can see what we are going for. I have found a tornado, so we are going for that tornado. I want to see what happens if I fly into it. The NOS doesn't appear to be working. My R1 button isn't working. Either that or the game's gone dodgy. Oh my god, that's underwhelming, man. It just looks like a plume of smoke. I expected something a lot better. It just looks like a plume of smoke. It looks like something's exploded and it's a plume of smoke, like a mushroom cloud going up in the air. I did expect something a lot better. I am underwhelmed by this. I mean, it's not even moving. It's a stationary tornado. Who's ever heard of a stationary tornado? I just want to see what happens if I fly into it. What happens? Do I die? Does the jet just explode? Yep, it just explodes. Okay, noted. And nothing happens when you go inside the tornado yourself, you just can't see anything. Oh, okay, it's... I see where they're going with it. Basically, I reckon if I jump in the parachute at the bottom of this tornado, yeah, I figured it would do that. It's just going to throw me right to the top of it. It's like a giant wind tunnel. I'm still quite underwhelmed though. I expected something better from the tornadoes. I mean, like I say, it just looks like a plume of smoke, like a mushroom cloud, and it doesn't even look like it's moving. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you agree with what I've said? Do you agree with the flaws I've pointed out in this video and my previous video? Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, let me know what you think about just me doing like critic reviews and reviews on games in general. I'd love to start that up. If you guys will be interested, just let me know. Because I wouldn't mind doing a couple of reviews on some of the games that I've got. Bonus as well, the Telltale's Walking Dead The Final Season comes out as a physical game copy tomorrow. I will be picking that up after I finish work. I won't be dropping a video on it though. I will be live streaming it when I get my capabilities back. I'll probably add it to my Telltale Games series. So stay tuned for that when I'm able. I'm just trying to figure out how long's actually left on that. So 15th to the 25th. So 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. There's 20 days remaining until I can live stream again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Do let me know what you guys want to see from me. Anyway, yeah, before I get too carried away with this underwhelming tornado that isn't as fun as I thought it would be, this has been Gamer Dude flying around an underwhelming tornado. Happy gaming, and I will catch you all real soon, guys.